Come with me, everybody, as I show you how I make the safari theme pillows with no thread, only hot glue. I'm making 4 right now. This is just 2 out of the 4, but watch me work. So I have some old fabric in my house. I'm going to use that. And I have some chocolate, nice covering. Oh, I like that too. So this is just vinyl, regular iron-on vinyl, some scrap pieces that I have left over. I'm just going to cut some shapes to make it look like it gives this leopard cheetah look to the pillow. No specific shapes. It's just different ones, big ones, small ones, medium-sized shapes. I'm just going to lie them down and lay them with my iron-on covering to protect it. And I'm just going to smooth all that out. Normally, I like to do a hot peel, which is just peeling off that top layer, that protective layer. And I have to use scissors because it will be burning hot. But my first step is to flip it over because I like to give a good burn to the back of it too, just so it can adhere to the fabric. And from here, I'm just going to pull off all of those top coverings and just put them off to the side. So yeah, from here is when I'm going to add the little glitter gold accent pieces to it as well. These are just small pieces that I cut up. I didn't size any of this stuff. I just cut them up in different shapes and sizes, and it kind of just came out okay. And then I just lay them down with the vinyl part on the below and the protective part on top, and I'm just going to give it a good iron. So this is me working on what I consider like a zebra style pillow. I just cut a bunch of different long shapes, nothing special. I don't have a pattern, and then I just peel off the top. Just use different I guess structure with your scissors. Just move some curve, some flat, some straight lines, some curvy lines. And I always iron the top of it and the back of it, just so both sides can adhere to some heat and the vinyl doesn't come off at all. So I just get a good layer of heat on each side just to make sure. From here, I'm just peeling off the name that I created to go on the pillow. So everything is very much flat right now until I'm able to stuff the pillows. And I believe this one is going to be the retirement pillow. I'm not 100% sure until it gets there. Oh, I take that back. It's the birthday pillow because it is a birthday / retirement party that I have coming up. So this is the vinyl that I created, which is a glitter gold vinyl that will go on the front part of this particular pillow. So normally I just like to measure each side to make sure that I have an even, and it's sitting in the middle of the pillow. So when it's time to stuff it, nothing seems like it's not measured correctly and it's not off centered. I mean, not centered. I need it to be 100% centered. So I just take a little extra step in measuring each corner to make sure I have an even side on both. And a hot peel again, I just pull it off when it's extremely hot. If I know I'm going to layer a little bit, or I know other letters are going to touch another part of the vinyl, I will do one iron peel first, and then I will add the next one if I know some letters going to touch. I will not put both of them on there at the exact same time because it will be hard to pull the plastic off if you do that. Trust me, I've done it before. So this is going to be the retirement pillow. Measure each side, make sure it's centered. Iron that bad boy down. So this is adding the guest of honor's name again. And again, I do the front part, give it a good heat. I have to do it multiple times sometimes with my Cricut iron. But this is the black one that we're working on. This is the one I consider like a golden zebra. Again, I didn't have any special pattern how I cut those lines. I just made different lines, different shapes, some long, some small, some short. Then some old glitter vinyl that I had left over. I just made little small strips to go on top of the white. Just so it can look like a glitter gold zebra style pillow. Created the names on Design Space, printed it out on some vinyl, and that's what it looks like. So here's a part where I do the closing of the pillow. So I grab a corner, start there, grab another corner, start there, add the corner, always leaving a pocket. You want to leave some form of pocket because what you're going to do is have to stuff. So you got to need a space to stuff it. And what this is the two fronts together. So the front and the front of the other side, you put those together and that's how you iron on. Fun fact, I used to have fashion class in high school. So this is how I actually learned how to do pillows. Before I learned how to do it with glue instead of ribbon or thread, because that's a technique I learned years later. But I used to love fashion class. That was one of my best classes. But this is how I'm creating it. So you put the front to the front of your other side, and then that's how you glue everything down. So it's like two fronts touch, you glue those sides down, and then that's when you flip it so it comes out its normal size and its normal view. Just like that, you just pull it on out. And I'm sticking one of my glue sticks in the corners just so my corners can stick out and have that real sharp shape. That's it. Something simple and easy. It's a very easy project doing this. I think the most of it is creating the names and things on the vinyl on Design Space and iron it on. That's probably time consuming. But putting it together at this point is not. This is the easy part, is putting the glue on there and just connecting the fabric together. Cool little project. I haven't made pillows in a while, but I thought that it would be cute to go near the backdrop area where there'll be a cushion sitting there for the guest of honor, and to see her name, I'm sure. And it's like a keepsake. So I do these little things that I like people to have some type of keepsake from their party. So this is probably going to be the one of many that the guest of honor will be able to take home with her. So these are all the fabrics. Once I have already glued all the sides down. So now it's time to stuff. Some old pillow stuffing that I've had for the longest, and I knew I would need it for a reason, and here is the reason. So I find my little pocket that I left open, the one space that I did not glue down, and that's where I'm gonna start stuffing some of that poly stuffer. And just sticking it down with a stick. I even noticed sometimes the stick was taking too long for me, so I just grabbed big spots of the pillow stuffer and just put it in there. Just get it all in there. It's no method to it, but you do want to make sure your corners are stuffed. You don't want any flat corners, and you just want it to be a little stuffy, just like a pillow, you know, not flat, but you just want it to be a little poofy to give that look, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much what it looks like. Sit it up there. So here is when I actually have to close that little piece in. So I just grab it with my two fingers. I just hold it down, and I grab my little glue, and I just do one little strip of glue, and it squeeze it together. You never even notice it. You never even see that part of the pillow. And this is what it looks like, everybody. Follow me, follow the full video. You'll see the full thing on my YouTube page, but continue to follow me and follow the work. Smooches.